Good afternoon, guys. Right, on a Monday, sun's out, makes a change. Right, first of all, I want to just touch on the left wing rally that was this weekend, just gone Saturday. I thought it was a bit naughty calling it together with a hashtag in front. Because of we got together declaration run by Alan Miller. Yeah, so yeah, I thought that was a little bit naughty, that, but there you go. And of course, it was full of the usual suspects. And then the Guardian comes out with the amount of people that was there. I think, what would they say, 500,000, something like that. Which I find a bit disingenuous, to be honest. Incredible. But anyway, right, what I want to touch on besides that lot is, we've got May the 16th coming up, the United Kingdom rally by Urban Scoop, Tommy Robinson and so on. And there's been a lot of fallout over these last few weeks on certain channels. And it's basically saying about the grift that's going on between Urban Scoop, and certain monies that were collected went missing when it was delivered up to Nottingham, buckets of money I'm talking about, collections that were made. And my thoughts on it, right, one, I haven't got any evidence about any underhand fraud going on, basically. So I'm not going to start throwing any accusations out there. But the one thing I will say is, I think people should go. And here's my reason why. Because it's going to show, one, strength in numbers of those on the right. And also, two, we don't have to get, or anyone doesn't have to get involved with any money besides the expenditure of getting down or up to London, wherever you're coming from. Which I'm going to probably do, to be honest. I've been on everyone, but it's only recently, accusations have been, not recently, but there was a few, over, a year ago, just under. But now there's certain channels, there's more and more channels coming out about it. But all this has started since the fallout with Paul Thorpe, Richard Inman, and then the other channels, obviously, there was Dean O'Bain, Paul Morris, aka the Green Arrow, Gobster, and Vindicator Strikes Back. And this has been these, attacks, if you like, online attacks have been going backwards and forwards. I haven't personally got involved with it all. I can't be doing it all, because it's all it's doing is going to show those, on the other side, if you like, the left, they're loving it, because it's showing that, there's splits, there's fractures, on our different platforms and our right-wing platforms. I'm just sick and tired of it all. So I'm probably going to attend that, because all I want to see is our numbers right up there, more than obviously last September. Which, it varied, didn't it, really? With the drone footage, you saw between 1.5 million and people were saying there was 3 million. Well, I'm going to split the difference and say there was 2. I got stuck on Westminster Bridge for quite a while, and what I saw, I reckon there was a good 2 million there, to be honest. But that's by and by. So I'm going to have a chat with some of the patriots that I'm involved with in the Gloucestershire area, see what their thoughts are. I think there's a meeting coming up next month. So obviously a month prior to the rally starting on May the 16th. And I'm hoping we're all going to get in an agreement anyway. But I think just for the one day, if we can show the numbers, irrespective of people, thinking there's a grift going on, if you like, but just don't get involved in the money. Just get yourself down there. That's all I'm going to do, basically. And things are tight anyway. You know, what with this fuel crisis, I don't know. It's that's another thing. 20% of the fuel goes through the Strait of Hormuz, right? And yet there was still obviously vast reserves over in the country when they started hiking all these fuel prices up. I mean, I don't know about you lot, but it's gone up. Went up this morning to 180 a litre on diesel. And that's jumped up, what, about 4 or 5p within the last couple of days. It was in the 170s. Now it's gone up to 180. It'll probably carry on, you know. And even if the Strait of Hormuz gets sorted out, you know, these prices ain't going to come down. You know, not straight away. It's going to be months and months. I reckon 6-7 months. They'll be sky high. It could be even reaching £2 a litre for the diesel. In fact, more. Which is going to affect everything. You know, food, well, whatever, is all delivered by HGV lorries. So everything's going to start creeping up. Yeah, so that's that one. All right then, guys, listen, so I shall be back on just to say, after this meeting I've had, you know, with the Patriots of Gloucester, and see what the thoughts are about May the 16th, and go from there. Anyway, thanks for all the subscribers that are sticking with me. You know, as I say, I've had a bit of a busy time the last week or two, so I haven't been able to jump on. But I've got a nearly a month respite now, which is good, and we've got that meeting, as I said. So hopefully things will be back to normal. All right then, guys. Listen, thanks very much, as I say. And if anyone out there wants to jump on board, you know, please do. You know, please subscribe. I'm not monetized at all. This channel's never been monetized. I ain't got the numbers anyway, but I don't want to be. You know, at least people can't accuse me of of a grift. That's one thing. All right then, guys. Listen, have a good rest of the week, and hope this weather carries on. All right then, you take care now. All the best.